Hi Sag, welcome to your relationship reading. We're dealing with two Sagittariuses at one time, okay? To be honest, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's been Sagittarius with another Sagittarius, but I'm sure you guys are out there. So hi, hello, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. Let's just go ahead and see what's, happening for you guys. So first off, I want to say that within this reading, obviously we're dealing with two different Sagittariuses. The way that you can know who you are, I'm just going to say Sagittarius 1, Sagittarius 2. If you resonate with what the first one is doing, you're Sagittarius number 1 and vice versa. I also have a playlist where you can check out all of these type of readings in different combinations called Future of Relationships series on my channel. And if you want to see a different combination, comment it down below, okay? But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Wow, Sagittarius number 1 came out very fast. Okay, all right, so Sagittarius number 1, we have wisdom. So Sagittarius, you're pretty much being who you are. I feel like you're a Sagittarius who has come through a lot of lifetimes to get to this point. You're probably the elder of the two within the relationship, or you're the feminine of this relationship, okay? Sagittarius number 2 has wars and battles. Okay, so with this wars and battles, this Sag has been through a lot. They have probably had a rough life. This Sag does not like loud noises. I'm seeing that this person could most likely be masculine or just have a lot of masculine energy. I'm also seeing like Aries energy as well within their chart. So just to give a basis of who's who. Okay, I also feel like the second Sagittarius may have a tendency to have a short temper. And the first Sagittarius is a little bit more non-confrontational because they know that most of the time it's not that serious. So let's go ahead and dig into this reading. Alright, you guys' cards are popping out very easily. I feel like you guys have already been in a relationship and you just want to see what happened. Alright, so the way that you guys met, we have recognition and reward. So I feel like you guys could have met at an award ceremony or some sort of like ceremony where you got to look at prizes or cars. That's what I'm seeing too. Maybe like a sporting event or something to that effect. Okay, not too much to say about that. Let's keep going. Okay, so I feel like you guys both looked really beautiful, or at least the feminine person looked very beautiful. I feel like this was kind of like a high-end type of situation. It could have even been like a restaurant or something. I'm seeing you got really dressed up. You look beautiful. And then we also have Prince of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you had no idea you would meet the other Sagittarius at this place, but I also feel like you had heard a lot about this person before, like maybe they're in your circle somehow, like you heard a lot about this person but you didn't know them. I'm also seeing some of you could have been on a date or with someone else whenever you saw them and you were like, whoa, who is that? Okay, so a lot of things coming up here. Let's see how you guys were feeling. Okay, so the first Sagittarius was the father of air. So they were just kind of, observing. I don't think they had any emotional connection or anything. I do think that they were like analyzing them, like looking them up and down and kind of just seeing what they're about. They could have been also thinking about how they could get close to the other Sag. Sagittarius number 2 felt failure. So they could have been the one losing within the situation. I feel like Sagittarius number 2 wasn't really feeling good. I feel like they were maybe sad or something like that, or really vulnerable, or just struggling. And I feel like the first Sagittarius was like, this may be my chance to get to know this person, or how can I help this person? All right, so let's go ahead and see what's happening now for you guys. So currently, as you're watching this video, we have spiritual strength. So I feel as though there is a strong connection holding you guys together, or maybe you guys have already been through a lot of things that's making it to where the only thing keeping you guys together is your spiritual nature. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Alright, so currently we have the King of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Prince of Swords. So what I'm noticing, this is not a very this isn't an emotional connection. Like even if you are in a relationship with this person, it doesn't look very emotional. It looks very business oriented. or strategy oriented. So we could be talking about a business deal or something like that, or a partnership, or someone is very good with their money, or they know how to use money, they know how to make their money work for them. I kind of feel like money has gotten in the way of you guys' connection. Like there's people talking or gossiping about what's going on, or you feel like you can't necessarily trust them, or you guys need to have a real talk about the way things are going. What's going on with this? Okay, so currently we have the first Sagittarius with exploration. So I feel like the first Sagittarius is wanting to see what else is out there, or see what other options they may have available. And then we have the second Sagittarius who feels like everything is going very well. So I feel like the second Sagittarius is the person with all the money, or the person who is very good with money. They don't really need anything. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like someone wants to talk to the other person about their hours, or their routine, their schedule, like their work schedule, like how many hours they're working, or maybe they want a raise or something like that. Yeah, because they're not really liking how things are going, or maybe they miss their old schedule or something like that. They miss their old job. If this is a work situation, I feel like the first Sagittarius wants to move to another location or a new job because they're not happy where they're at. If you guys are not in a relationship or whatever this is, it looks like there's a female who is ready to move on. Like that's what they want to tell the other person or something. So most likely it's the first Sagittarius, and it's about money. Like I feel like they want a different setup, or they just feel like it's not working out where they're at. They don't like this. Or they feel like it's not their path, or it's not working out. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana. The World, Death, Temperance. I feel like whoever is doing really well off with their money, or whoever's doing really well off with their money, or if you're a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp or something like that, I feel like this person is ready to move on because they've mastered themselves, or they know how to do something so well that they feel like they don't need any help. Okay, what does Sagittarius 1 want to say? Okay, Sagittarius 1 has stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So clearly the first Sagittarius feels like, how could you do this to me? I thought we were on the same team. Sagittarius number 1 also has empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So they feel like the second Sagittarius used them, and they don't cherish them, or they don't recognize the first Sagittarius for who they are. And then we also have meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So I feel like Sagittarius number 1 wants to have this conversation. They want to put everything out on the table, but I also feel like they want to still have a mutual agreement about all of this in the first place. Okay, so Sagittarius number 1 clearly is not happy with the way things are going. Yeah, so I feel like Sagittarius number 2 could be a narcissist, or they could be someone who uses people to get what they want, which is why they have so much money. All right, so let's go ahead and see where all this is going to go in the future. In the future, we have choose wisely. So obviously there will be an important decision to make in regards to this connection. I feel like there's multiple opportunities. It's just up to whoever is moving to make the decision that they truly need to make. I'm getting 2 different messages. Sagittarius number 1, I feel like you are the one who's going to be making a very big decision very soon. And if it's Sagittarius number 2 who's making the decision, it's it would be in your best interest to choose the first one, because they are the wise one. Okay, so we have a lot of messages coming through. Okay, so we have 5 of Wands. So it looks like you shouldn't be fighting. You need to be getting along. You guys work better as a team than trying to be enemies. 10 of Pentacles, your family, okay? Or this person has become your family, right? So it's like, there's too much money to make. There's too much to lose if you guys are no longer friends or family anymore. Like, don't do that. This is something that's supposed to be peaceful. This is something that should be peaceful. Okay, so the first Sag is showing up as Daughter of Earth and the Sun and Ace of Fire. So they have a lot of energy. They're very beautiful. Things are going to work out very beautifully for them. And they also have a very bright future ahead of them. Okay. That's what I was saying. It's like, place your bet on the Sagittarius number 1. Sagittarius number 2, we have strength, victory, joy, circumspection. So I feel like both of you guys are going to be winners at the end of all of this. I think both of you guys are very happy about everything that's going on. This is beautiful. I have no idea what's taking place, but you guys kind of figured out something on how to work together. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so we have 4 of Cups. So I feel like you guys were looking at really small details and not looking at the bigger picture. Like, I feel like there's many blessings for you guys, so you can't just look at all the bad things. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, this is fate. And then also you have to understand, sometimes you will go through spots within relationships where things just seem really bad, but the table will turn. I feel like this was all fate. So I feel like this all happened so that both of you guys could see where you guys could be better, or what you could do better in situations such as this. But it's all a bigger lesson for something outside of yourself. So it looks actually really good. I feel like I don't even have to, you know, pull another card. But let's go ahead and give you guys some advice individually and then as a collective. Sagittarius number 1, you have Princess of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. So you need to be focused on your money and focusing on expanding your career. All right, you have a very bright future, Sag number 1. And Sag number 2, your advice is the Fool. So I feel like Sagittarius number 2, you should be doing something and thinking outside the box. Okay, so don't let everyone else's path control what you are going to do. But I also feel like this is a card to let you know it's time for you to transform. Like, you shouldn't be the same person you were last year, or, you know, something like that. It's time for you to do something different. Start something new. So both of you guys are being guided to start something new. There's something creatively that you guys could do together that would really be beneficial for the both of you. And your advice for both of you guys, we have 7 of Wands. So fight for this to work. There's too much at stake. You guys have a lot of blessings with this. I really would encourage you to make this work, okay? All right, that is your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. This has been a very interesting combination. A lot of good news. Definitely looks like more of a family, friend, or business type of situation. But yeah, like I said, if you want to check out other combinations, make sure you do so. And if you want to see another type of combo, make sure you comment down below. And please leave me a like and subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when I post more videos such as this one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one, Sag. Bye.